Before texting was instant, before social media DMs, before Snapchat streaks, there was MSN Messenger. For an entire generation, MSN wasn't just an app. It's where friendships happened, relationships started, breakups happened, drama exploded. Your status said everything. Your display name was always dramatic, and if someone signed in and out repeatedly, they wanted your attention. But MSN didn't invent online messaging, and it definitely wasn't the last. Before MSN, there were other apps that built the blueprint, and after MSN, there were apps that replaced it. This is the story of the messaging apps that inspired MSN and the ones that killed it. Welcome back if you've been here before, or welcome to Rabbit Hole Radio. My name is Megan. I'm your host for Throwback Thursday, where we'll be discussing nostalgia internet culture. Let's get into this rabbit hole.
This is Rabbit Hole Radio.
Before MSN Messenger launched in 1999, people were already learning how to talk online, and it started with one app. It was called iSeek, and it launched in 1996. iSeek changed everything, and its name sounds like exactly what it was. The app was a way to find people online. Users got a random identification number, not usernames, just numbers. And if you remembered your iSeek number, you were serious. iSeek introduced instant messaging, status updates, file sharing, and away messages. And that probably sounds very familiar to some of you, because later on, MSN would be perfect for it all. And iSeek, it had a legendary uh-oh sound every time you got a message. If you know, you know. Then came AOL Messenger. It launched in 1997. AIM or AIM, whatever you want to call it. This was America's king of messaging. It had buddy lists, away messages, profile bios, chat rooms. AIM normalized emotional online communication. People didn't just talk on there. They put song lyrics as away messages, posted passive-aggressive statuses, cryptic breakup posts. MSN took that culture and ran with it. But before both of those apps, there was a messaging thing called MIRC, or Merrick. I don't know what to call it. I'm just going to call it MIRC. But it was way less polished, more chaotic. It was pure chat room culture. No profile pictures, no aesthetic, just username and text. It was definitely the Wild Wild West. And it laid the foundation for real-time internet communication. Then came MSN Messenger, and everything changed. MSN took the best parts of its predecessors and made them mainstream. It felt personal. You could nudge people, send them links, use custom emojis, change your display name every 5 minutes. You could block people. You could appear offline and still talk to people or see who was online. And of course, you could set your status to busy, away, or that you're active online currently. Those little green and red icons became emotional warfare. And a lot of teenagers lived on MSN at the time. You'd race home from school, log in, and see who was online. You'd wait for your crush to log in, or overanalyze why they were busy. MSN wasn't just messaging. It was teenage internet culture. And for years, nothing could replace it. But then, something in the internet culture changed. The first crack started with social media, especially Facebook chat in 2008. Suddenly, messaging was built into your social network. There was no separate app needed anymore to chat online. So, why log into MSN? That convenience changed everything. And then voice calls changed the game. You could talk on video and stuff like that on MSN if you wanted to, but not very many people did. It wasn't until Skype became a thing where people started doing voice calls and video chatting more often. MSN was very texting based, but then when Skype became a thing, it became more real. It felt more personal. Gaming communities moved faster, online friends became more personal, and eventually, Microsoft bought Skype. That should have been our first warning that MSN was going down the tubes. Then smartphones arrived, and MSN wasn't built for that world at all. BlackBerry Messenger, also known as BBM, made messaging mobile. Things felt more private, it moved fast, and it was very exclusive. For many teens, BBM became status. If you had a BlackBerry, it felt like you were in an exclusive club. Because technically, you were. WhatsApp launched in 2009. It was simple, free, and cross platform. No flashy no flashy features, just easy communication, and that's all people needed. But it didn't become popular until 2013. But it's still an app that a lot of people use for communication. Then Apple decided to come out with a feature called iMessage in 2011. It locked users into seamlessly texting. No username, no sign-ins, it just worked. You didn't even need a SIM card or phone number to text people on there, just an email and Wi-Fi. And that changed everything. Snapchat also launched in 2011, and now messaging became very temporary, visual, fast, and casual. This app was the death of the sit down and chat for hours era. The MSN style of communication was over. In 2013, Microsoft officially shut down MSN Messenger, replacing it with Skype. And honestly, it never felt the same. Skype was definitely practical, but it was definitely way more polished. MSN was emotional, messy, dramatic, and just felt more human. When MSN got shut down, a whole style of internet communication got lost with it. No more long conversations, song lyric statuses disappeared, you couldn't nudge people anymore. The sound of someone that you're waiting for coming online, that feeling just doesn't exist anymore. And now everyone is always reachable, but somehow communication feels smaller. MSN didn't invent instant messaging, but it perfected a moment in internet history. A moment between anonymity and social media, between forums and smartphones, and the apps before it built the world, the apps after it destroyed it. But if you were there, you remember. And maybe part of us never really logged out. But I want to ask you a question. What messaging app do you miss the most? IC, AIM, MSN, or BBM? Also, what was your most embarrassing MSN display name? Let me know in the comments. Mine, the one that I remember the most, is probably I am Sasuke's girl forever, like the character from Naruto. But instead of spelling it like Sasuke, I spelled it like Saskatoon. And that was the day all of my friends figured out I had dyslexia. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're interested in these type of videos. Give this video a thumbs up so I know you're watching. And turn on that notification bell so you never miss a video. Also, if some of you didn't know, I make music and one of my songs just got released today, so it would mean so much to me if you would check it out. It's called Queen of Self-Sabotage. I'll leave the link for it in the description below. It's alternative, like metalcore, dark pop type of vibe, so if you're into that, check it out please. It would mean so much to me. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Oh, what a carnival!